I'm from the Philippines.
I'm from Phoenix.
Together,
Together,
we're
we're
Phils
Phils
to
to Phoenix,
Phoenix,
two countries.
one heart. And
Welcome
welcome to
to
our
a
weekly
weekly
Chikka
Chica
Chikka
Chica.
Chikka. Or
It
just,
hasn't been
it
weekly the
just
last little
welcomes
bit,
our
yeah.
Chikka Chikka.
Yeah, this is just kind of welcome to our Chica Chica this time. That since we've been here, schedules haven't quite went off as planned on most
I
things.
know, it's like we have tentative schedules, but we will just go on the flow like whatever.
The real lightly penciled in tentative schedules.
Yes, I know. So I'll just give you an update since it's been a long time we did Yogi update. So it's from Oslo to Subonga, right? Because the last
that
time we have is from we're in Dumaguete. So yeah, um
we had intended on doing this in Oslo because
yeah,
they had a really gorgeous view in that place to do.
yeah,
But again, that circumstances just worked out that we wanted to get going early in the morning. There was a cab driver that had shown up and was
early.
looking for a fare back, so was willing to give us a really good
Yeah,
fare on getting from Oslo to
to Subonga.
Sabonga in a cab versus having to do the bus and all
A lot
that.
of yeah,
So we wound up leaving a little bit earlier, unexpected, and it, like I say, that it just
yeah,
real lightly penciled in scheduling.
yeah. We're going to the flow every time. They're like, okay, let's go. Like
But it's
really,
more fun in the Philippines.
I know. Yeah, so that day we arrived in Oslo and we just kind of wander around and see what's Oslo is. I'm in Cebu, but I never been like go to that place. It's so funny. You're just in the corner neighbor, but you never.
Yeah.
So yeah, we kind of wander around what Oslo is, and given that there's a whale shark there, there's a lot of tourists came to the place, and of course, if there's tourists, the price goes up.
Yeah, it
It's a nice place. It's
by
really nice.
Filipino standards, it was a
A
little
little
pricey,
pricey, but for
but it wasn't
foreigner,
that pricey
yeah,
overall,
yeah,
and
it's affordable. Like it, I will say.
it was still affordable once you're in country.
Yes, that's correct. So, yeah, so the following day we went to see the
Whale
whale
shark.
shark. It's actually a really cool experience. Like, oh, I was like wide open. My mouth is like wide open.
But we did manage to get some video of that. Cindy and I did snorkeling with the whale sharks,
Yeah.
and my mom and Papa stayed on the boat for most of the time there.
And then Mama finally jumped on the final leg and see, because he got curious. She got curious, like, oh, what is this? Like, she only saw the mouth, the big mouth opening, like, what's under? And then when she jumped, I let her borrow my snorkeling gear and like, oh, Mama was like, oh, it's a big, like a serious bus. It's like 33 or feet if you. It's like a serious. It's like a tall of a coconut tree, I guess.
Yeah, we've actually got some decent video. We've got video, and again, because I spaced out and forgot the cable charger, uh, her computer handles basic video editing, but not much,
Yeah.
and it takes a while. That it doesn't have a video card other than what's just built on the motherboard.
Yeah.
But I've got some video of it that when we get back, I'm going to start editing. And it's actually kind of funny because the water there is 14 meters deep.
Yeah.
And one of the whale shark came up, and when it swam up,
The tail.
one of the guides had thrown some of the shrimp in the water, and it basically went straight up and down. And its mouth was right at the surface, and its tail was within
Yeah.
3 feet of the bottom of that thing. And so it was basically about 11 to 12 meters, 13 meters, somewhere in there.
Yes, it's like 30 feet, more than that. 30 to 33 feet.
So
Somewhere like that.
these
Yeah.
things are big.
Yes,
They're
and
they're
they're
as big as a
harmless.
greyhound.
They're harmless, and like wow.
That it's
That's
they're completely harmless. They're kind of curious about people, and
they just go
they're
life.
completely non-aggressive, and
Yeah.
it's way cool experience to go do that. I again kind of this tentative, penciled in schedule. We were gonna go scuba diving with them the following day,
But it doesn't
and
materialize.
like I said, because of being able to catch a cab right out of there quick and at a price we just couldn't pass up,
Yeah.
we just kind of chalked that one up to we'll get that next time,
Yeah.
and there will be a next time.
There will, promise.
Uh,
Yeah.
Oslo is close enough to Dumageddon that there's a lot of expats that do it as a day trip.
Yeah. It's just 3 hours or less
Uh,
than 3 hours, 2 hours.
and you could get a decent overnight room to do a weekend of it or whatever.
Yes.
So it wouldn't be quite as stressful because it's definitely something I want to go back and do again,
Me too.
especially scuba with them.
Yes. I want to try again.
When I've got a
scuba.
better camera that actually has batteries.
And yes, I'm looking forward for scuba diving with a whale shark because I'm more comfortable now with a scuba. So
Yeah, it took her quite a while to get comfortable snorkeling and just learn to lightly hang onto the boat and just lay flat and let your body just naturally
yes,
float.
that's true. And it's a great experience, like from really scared and just like slowly be comfortable. It's actually awesome. And then after a whale shark, in the afternoon we went to Tumalog Falls. It's really gorgeous.
Another gorgeous place.
It's like amazing. We will have some pictures and videos on that, and we will share that down below.
I We got a bunch of really good pictures. I'm not sure how much video we got.
I have some videos,
Oh.
some video on my phone, so I could share it with you.
Yeah, because we both took videos on the phone. I think I got some of the get up video with that.
Yeah, I have a bunch of pictures.
I don't know if I got any video off the camera, but and again, it's a way cool place to go, and you really can't express how big and how
Yes.
open this is and how gorgeous it is without seeing it.
And I will say it's really
And
more fun in the Philippines the way it you can't expect like we don't have like a permanent transportation. We'll just go as we go. Like
Yeah.
we as whatever we see, whatever it's available, just go it. Whatever the resources we have, we utilize it. It's not in the U.S. that yeah you have a car and then that's it. And then in the Philippines, either we take everything is just go as we go. And then yeah, we're having fun on it. It's just the perspective and how you react to those things.
very much so, and that's just it. When we make a move permanent here, we're going to be a lot better on having our own transportation.
Yeah.
There's several different transportation options that we could do, from scooters and chariot, like Bud Brown has, to
Yeah.
the multi-cabs. Surprisingly fit me well,
Yeah.
and wouldn't be a bad deal, and that they're very affordable and very inexpensive. Again, we've got some video and stuff like that we're gonna, when I get back home, we're gonna be doing some editing.
Yes.
Flashback Friday is gonna be coming back because
There's a lot,
that I'll have enough video to keep me going for
a month, 2 months.
probably about a year.
I like that. I'll be writing more articles and the places we went to. So hopefully, I'll try my best. But I know when we go back to the U.S., it will be crazy busy because school, charity, volunteer, mass, and of course work. So, but it's okay. We have a lot of fun here in the Philippines. And after that, to Malo Falls, and after that day. On the following day, we went to Sibonga, and
That was where the cab ride took us. It's back to Sabonga, back to Cindy's hometown.
yeah, it's been like 3 years that I didn't go back to the place. I will say there's a lot of changes. I'll say the people, but as long as my family are there, it's uh, it's different experience, or no, I will say it's good to be back in your hometown, and you could
Oh,
see where you grow up. It's the memories that keep you going to that place. I will say,
very much so.
right? Like I know there's a lot of changes, but it's the memories that you keep coming back. Like, oh, this is where I grew up. This how we experienced before. This is like, we grew up here. We are not. We have nothing before, and I showed John where the old house that we stayed before. It's just a room, one room that we sleep, we eat. So it was just really tiny room, you know. So, and got it to experience with the family for like 10 days. Actually, over 10 days, like 11 days, I guess. So, what's your thought about the staying in my hometown?
Managed to do 10 days.
We,
We showed up on the 7th and left on the 17th.
yeah, actually 18th morning, but it's
Okay,
just
18th.
18th, yeah.
And managed to do 10 days without AC.
Yes, I'm proud of
With
him.
living in a super traditional type house.
Yes.
And it was an experience, and I was able to get through it, and it was not as bad as I had envisioned it. As far as the Philippine summers, and that was part of the reason for the timing of this trip, is I wanted to experience basically the worst of what the heat, humidity, and ick that the Philippines could throw at me to see
Yeah.
whether or not I could deal with it, because I don't deal with Phoenix summers well. I am much more a cool weather person. I tell people I can handle 40 below better than I can handle Phoenix's 115, and that's basically true. That the cold weather's never really bothered me until the back injury, and this last couple of years, even Phoenix's winters, the back and elbow were starting to bother me a little bit.
Yeah.
So I think that the injuries are starting to finally catch up with me. Uh, but this Philippine summer, I'll take it any day. It's hot and it's sticky, but like I've always said, even about Florida summers,
Yeah.
get the air moving and they're not bad. And when we slept, we had a fan going all
Yeah.
night. We had a fan going pretty much 24/7
Yeah.
while we were there in that room.
Yeah.
Uh, and it was tolerable. That I won't say it was pleasant, but it was tolerable, and it's something that I could and did get through. Uh, and again, get down by the beaches, get up in the mountains, or any place where it's open and there's a natural breeze going on. It's perfectly fine. Though we went to the park several times.
Yes, we did. We did some picnics as well. We go to the ocean or terminal.
And it wasn't that bad, even during the heat of the day.
Yeah.
During around noontime or so, when the sun's directly
Yeah.
overhead,
That started.
you're best to find some shade for a couple hours.
Yeah.
That with the sun beating down on you, that bothers a little bit more than anything else with the heat and humidity.
Yeah.
But a lot of people here, like back in Phoenix, carry the umbrellas, and even that little bit of shade to get the worst of
Worst
the
of the
sun
sun.
off of you
Yeah.
brings it back down to a more than tolerable level. So, got a really cool hat that I'll wear that when I get back to Phoenix.
You have two hats. One of that and the one in our luggage.
Oh yeah, I got a Philippines hat.
You're an expat according to Romeo.
Ah.
You're becoming already an expat for
The
Romeo.
expat in training. There we go. I like that.
Yeah.
And I got a really traditional hat at the farmers market in Sabonga.
Yes.
We went to that public market a few times, and that's a really cool place. Again, got some video. Going to be editing that in the future.
Yeah.
I'd really hoped to do a lot of this editing here, but to be bluntly honest, it's probably just as well I forgot the charger, because I don't think we would have had time, and they would have came across as really poor edits to begin with. because we just wouldn't have had the time to put into them.
Yeah.
And the time was more spent doing stuff.
Yeah.
Definitely looking forward to get back here on a permanent basis
Yeah.
or a more long-term basis to where I could do some editing and stuff like that, do the photo video editing.
Yeah.
And there's some gorgeous stuff out here to take photo video of. And
There's a lot. Yes.
definitely looking forward to a lot of this. We did the Joy Cares.
Yes.
And
Oh
we
yeah.
did the Joy Cares, Jack Cares.
Backpack.
And so we were able to get up into the mountains.
That's a
And
really cool experience.
it was actually kind of funny. It was an experience for me on a couple levels. Again, has some photo video of that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Got some 360 photos, and I'm hoping to post those to try and give a little bit better feel for the area that they're in.
Yeah.
A lot of the adults were kind of staring too, and I expected the kids to do a lot of staring.
Yeah.
And I got talking with Joy, and basically I'm the only
Like
only
the
about the
first,
second
Yeah, the second.
non-Filipino that's really came up there. That I guess when you guys were in high school,
Yeah.
one of the girls from the area married a European.
Yeah.
That he came up and met the family for a few days, and that they've never been back since.
Yeah.
So since the mid '80s.
Mm-mm. It's been long.
Well, no. When did you graduate high school?
2003. 2003.
Okay, since the late '90s, early 2000.
Yeah.
There hasn't been. He happened to be European, so I don't want to say an American, but there hasn't been a non-Filipino up there.
Yes.
And
That's
so a
true.
lot of the adults that they don't remember seeing a white guy up there since they were kids.
Yeah, and they're privileged. Like they're just so excited and happy that we chose their village, and it's to come. If we think it's really uphill, we'll have a video on that. It's like,
Yeah, it was a bit of a challenge getting there. Matter of fact, the trike John Ray rode on,
yeah, you have a video on that.
that he tried once. I've got this on video. He tried once, and they actually had to turn around because they couldn't make it up the hill.
Yeah.
But John Ray and Joy got off.
Yeah.
He tried it a second time, and still wasn't able to make it up.
And
But
they're
John Ray and a couple of the other people there
Try to push.
just got behind and pushed to help
It's
get him
great.
up to the plateau.
Yeah, it's actually they have a lot of the baggages or the backpacks. That's why it's
Yeah,
kinda-
they were carrying all the backpacks
And
and all the
have
goods,
the
as well
snacks.
as a couple people.
Yeah.
And so it was pretty big load for that little trike.
Yeah.
And it was a seriously steep hill that I thought we were going to have to get up and push ours.
I'm glad the driver will experience like try the hardest, the fastest they could do, so we could manage to be on the, you know.
Yeah, our initial try uphill, from all the stress they put on the chains,
I know. I kept
that the chain had skipped a groove on the skipped a tooth on the sprocket.
I know.
And it just it was.
That's true. Yeah, it's an experience. It's a great experience. I experienced that before with some outreach, and it's a good experience having you in this outreach, in this backpack drive, and then the kids loves it, and the kids were so happy, and they're like, you can see their smile. It's genuine. So yeah, it's overjoyed. I don't want to be emotional.
But it was a very, very cool experience that I am super glad we got to partake in.
Yeah.
We went on to have Mother's Day.
Yes. So we will have more pictures with my family and some videos with karaoke and dancing. And the
Uh,
food and the lechon, the roasted pigs. I didn't really take a lot of pictures for the food and everything and use my phone because my mom kept talking. My phone was being used with my mom talking to my youngest brother because he's the only one cannot make it because he's marine engineering. So he's actually crying.
he's a merchant marine. He's at
Merchant
sea.
marine, yeah, yeah, in the sea. So I was crying and like, and then I guess my phone is a lot more internet connection. Have the international data plan, so which is really cool. Yeah, it was amazing. It was amazing to see my relatives and other close friends.
But,
And what's your thoughts about that?
Sabonga was a really neat place to visit.
Yeah,
It is a typical, very small town
yeah,
that it doesn't have a lot of the amenities that you want, need, or expect. Internet was horrible.
yeah.
We had a decent data plan that could
Keep
kind
us
of do the
going. Yeah,
video for Facebook Messenger, and it was sketchy at times. I did manage to upload a few videos while I was there,
yeah,
but they typically take 2 to 3 hours to upload.
yeah. That's true.
It's nothing that we could do any kind of reliable, strong enough connection for you to do work with.
Yeah,
And so it's a really neat place to go and kind of unwind and relax and get away from city stuff.
yeah.
But it's not someplace that I think either one of us would want to move to on a permanent basis.
I agree. Maybe just vacation or just, so
It'd be a neat place to go for a long weekend and to visit family and friends.
yeah.
And most of your Papa's family is from
Simbonga.
Sabonga.
So it's there.
And then Gemma was there, and we had a lot of fun with that, and got to spend some time with him.
Yes.
And then on the 18th, we went to Cebu and then Mactan Island, and we'll actually cover that in another Chikka that we're gonna do
Yeah.
in the future.
Yes. It was a really good experience. I will tell it. It's been like 3 years and coming back here in the Philippines. It's a really great experience with a lot of new things, but having new memories with family, friends, and relatives.
But that pretty well covers up to Sabonga,
To Yes, that's
and
correct.
then we've got Cebu Mactan, and
And
then Manila.
yes, so we'll
So
give you
Cebu Mactan Manila is probably going to be
the last one.
the last Chikka we're going to do. We're hoping to get that done before we leave.
So
It might wind up being the first Chikka
going back
back
to
in Phoenix.
Phoenix, yeah.
Because we're actually in Manila right now, ready to leave.
Yeah.
Well, not ready to leave. We're going to be leaving Friday.
Yeah. 3 days
Yeah,
ago.
not looking forward to
4
that
days
trip
ago.
for a multitude of reasons.
I know, but yeah, we'll just need to get ready. But thank you for watching and
Mabuhay!
mabuhay!